We are concerned about the trouble and trend of irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country. Platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely
dangerous
to our democracy.
We need people of goodwill, people who have courage, people who have a nonconformist way of thinking, who understand that we are being lied to, that the entire political structure today, for many years, totalitarian and authoritarian states have used the power of fear to engineer compliance in populations.
Do you remember writing in that diary of yours that freedom is the freedom to say that 2 plus 2 make 4? How many fingers am I holding out? 4. And if the state says not 4, but 5, how many? 4. Take him.
They weren't distanced, and there were rules, and there was no freedom of choice. Everyone in the audience was to wear a mask.
We believe in masks. We also believe in some element of individual choice.
Everybody was told to wear a mask.
Other people can make reasonable decisions for themselves.
No, they can't. They're the rules, and they'll be kicked out next time.
Hermann Goering was asked by the prosecutor, how did you make the German people comply? And Goering said, it's not just Germany. This works in any country, whether it's a fascist country or a communist country or a monarchy or a democracy. All the rulers need to do is to tell people that there's something they need to be fearful of. Point a finger at that source of their fear, and you can make human beings do anything you want.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
The new numbers not seen since the summer. More than 50,000 cases reported for the past 4 days. 14 states reporting a record number of hospitalizations, especially in the Midwest and Upper Plains. Here's ABC's Trevor Ault.
Tonight, coronavirus cases surging, shattering 50,000 cases, levels not seen since the summer. New daily highs for infections, record hospitalizations, daily death, rising deaths will soon follow. Lasting symptoms, virus roars back.
Cases are still spiking. 214,000 lives lost. New numbers not seen since the summer. 50,000 cases reported for the past 4 days. Record number of hospitalizations.
But now they have a source of fear that is the most pervasive and all-encompassing power that they've ever had, which is the fear of pandemics. Governments love pandemics the same way that they love wars, because it gives them power, it gives them control, and it gives them the capacity to impose obedience on human beings.
Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people.
We had a leader, Franklin Roosevelt, and he said, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. He understood that fear would drive us into totalitarianism.
You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite.
People like Bill Gates and Anthony Fauci and Davos and all of these people who are running now the global economy, they have understood for years that they have a power that no totalitarian government has ever had available to it.
To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people.
The launch of this organization, Children's Health Defense in Europe, is a beachhead. It's an announcement to the world that we are not going to take it.